I didn't know I was going to be here today because normally on Monday nights I go to those discipleship meetings, but for some reason the meeting got canceled and I didn't get the memo that they were canceled. I wonder what in the world that is. Well, let me turn the camera around. It's laying next to the tracks here on the Amtrak platform. Make a long story short, I get down here and I just missed R.J. Corman by maybe 5 minutes. Got here 5-10 minutes sooner because I'm coming off the branch on the main line. But I had to walk, and after walk when the meeting was canceled, I just went ahead and weeded in my own yard real quick. Then I came down here. Oh well. Of course I also had to weed it for somebody else. That first stream lasted like 40 seconds and I had to end it because the tubby group's carrying on, and I literally had to mute that, or the whole last stream here, bleep, 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 bleep. I mean, they never stop. It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be laying there trying to sleep, and I'll wake up to bleep, 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 if I don't mute it. I don't get it. They just, and none of the stuff they talk about makes any sense to me whatsoever. Oh, by the way, the signal's been red both ways. Now the eastbound may have turned green since I've been here. I don't know yet. I hope so. Hello, Appalachian Well fan. Don't know if I'm going to get anything today or not. I missed one by 5 minutes and the signal's been staying red both ways, but I figured I'd do a short live stream anyways and hope that the signal turns green. I'll look at the other direction too. They got at least some of the old buildings. This passenger depot, I looked and found out that it was built in 1901, so this place is old. The freight depot is gone though. I don't know, some of my earlier videos I call the passenger depot the freight depot when it's really the passenger depot. Oh well. I'm going to try to walk down and see if the eastbound is turned green. If not, then I probably will wrap up the live stream. But I can at least show the historic buildings through here. Oh, by the way, I got an older video I might re-upload that I filmed with G&A Adventures when the train still used this third track, which is now gone. It's no longer here. But I remember when the third track was there, they mainly used it for maintenance and waste siding when they were walking on the tracks. Yeah, it's not. I know for 2 days there wasn't any trains. Yeah, here lately I ain't been seeing a lot of trains through here. I know for 2 days in a row there's no trains because of major derailment in St. Albans. Shut the whole main line down for like 2 or 3 days. They got out on Saturday night and they just got the line open back up and they sent a lot of stuff through late last night and early this morning. So I don't know if I'm gonna get anything or not. I know one thing for sure. When I do these live streams, I don't mute the tubby site on Facebook. The whole time I'm doing a live stream or trying to do something for video, you just hear non-stop bleeps. It's like 20-some people in that group and half the stuff they talk about don't make sense. I'm going to leave that one be. Here's the Thurmond post office. I got a short video clip on my Facebook page called Waldo's Adventures inside the Thurmond post office. So Missy had it open that night when they were doing the paranormal investigation. I got permission to go in there. Of course, I came here for the trains, not the paranormal stuff. Hello. Which is interesting because I wasn't expecting that. Well, technically I was. I knew they were doing something. I just wanted to come and film a few trains. But here's where the water towers used to be. Back in the day when they had the huge rail yard and they had to fill up all the steam engines and had the engine house, you had 2 big water towers here. And this one still holds water to this day because if we get a heavy downpour of rain during a storm, the water could be up to 2 inches deep on that flat part. Even though it's no more than 2 inches deep, and as soon as the sun comes out, it dries it up pretty quickly. You can still say it holds water. I actually remember the water tanks being here. I was just a kid in grade school when they demolished, well, when they removed them, because I think it's 1997. Actually, I would have been I think that's my freshman year in middle school when they took them down in 97. I'm a lot older than I look. I'm hoping when I get down here there's a high green. Oh well, at least I could do some kind of live stream. Oh, by the way, while I'm doing this live stream, I talk about some upcoming videos. I just recently went to the K-Moore Mine Trail this past Saturday, and I went to the Long Point Trail and a couple other trails. I still need to edit the video clips together for the K-Moore Mine Trail. The Long Point Trail and the, I think I call it the Butcher's Branch Trail, is scheduled to go up probably towards the end of this week. Well, no, it might be a little longer than that, because I think I got one scheduled to go up on the 12th and one scheduled to go up on the 14th. And I'll try to get the K-Moore Mine Trail up so I can put it up on the 16th or the 18th. I'm just trying to take the time to schedule these videos and get them going. And here's Commercial Road. I'm glad the Park Service is safe in these 3 buildings, but somehow they got the funding to demolish a lot. Kind of wish they could save them. Yep, all that up there is still red. The opposite direction may or may not have turned green. But this is interesting. It tells the history of the town. 1873, Captain Thurmond acquired 73 acres of land along the New River Casino tract, complete in the gorge. And then it talks about the first loads of coal from the Casino main line at Thurmond. Original depot and Hotel Thurmond, West Virginia built. 1891 is the original depot. 1901 is the ones there now is built in 1901, because I think the original one, according to the walking tour the park rangers doing it, burnt down. 1958 was the last steam locomotive operating New River Gorge. Park Service took over in 1995. I think that's the one, according to what I read about history here, I think the last steam engine in New River Gorge actually went up the Piney Branch, picked up a loaded coal train somewhere along the Piney Branch and went down the main line. I guess when it got the train to its final destination, they just turned the engine off and it was never fired up again. But it's interesting because I found out the last ever steam engine did go up the Piney Branch. Yep. I'm hoping the other way is green. But by the way, I like to point out, this is where the Hotel Thurmond used to sit. It burnt down in 1963, way before my time. And the coaling tower used to fill the steam engine tenders with coal back in the day. They were filling full of coal and they filled the boilers full of water. I bet it would be really cool to be here back in the day when the steam engines were around. I've seen photos and videos from that period because I got a book at home that actually has some of the pictures from back in the 1950s, and they still had the steam engines going through. And I also seen a video, I forget what year the video was, it showed up on Facebook a while back. If I could even find that video again. I probably set it to my wall on Facebook, so it just shows a train going through Thurmond, a steam engine. I think that's a manifest freight train that's steam powered. Unfortunately, I may strike out on trains today. Oh well. The old coaling tower. It's kind of fun to do live stream and show the old buildings. Anyways, the smallest town hall in Fayette County. And that's a better view of Commercial Road from a distance. Yeah. I also apologize ahead of time in case I lose my connection, because sometimes I'm walking through here, I lose connection. I think I remember seeing a few Conrail-painted engines. I know there's one headless unit I filmed on the Dumblue Creek branch line that goes by my house, the Conrail headless unit. Filmed that in a few times. Of course, both times it's the second engine in the back and not the lead. I did get the Baltimore, Ohio headless unit and the 911 unit going through on the lead of a loaded coal train coming back off down the branch line. Which is interesting. I'm hoping that something's green. Oh well. That house over there, like I pointed out, at some point, is going to be an Airbnb. I don't know when. Sally and Missy's still working on it, so I don't know when they're going to get it open. At least they're making progress, because I don't think I'm going to fall. I stepped in a little hole there and almost fell. I don't know when they're going to get it open. I thought they'd get it open sometime this year, to think maybe spring of next year. At least they're getting there. I can say that. The last house in was Reading. I remember when that was coming up. I think it might have went up the line through Pax. I did not get on video. I remember some friends telling me about it. I just did not catch it. I did catch the AC/DC unit on there, and I remember catching, the Virginian I caught in the main line. That's an interesting fact, though. For Norfolk Southern, I got all the Harris units I caught since I started filming trace by YouTube. On Norfolk Southern, I caught the Virginian, Nickel Plate Road, the Monongahela, the Southern, and I'm trying to think of what else I caught. Oh, the AC/DC engine. CSX I caught Pan Am, Baltimore, Ohio, Chesapeake, Ohio, Ceci System, Conwell. I'm trying to think what else I caught. All the 911 and the 1776, I've caught those too. Most of them I've caught on the branch line by my house. Pan Am I filmed coming down the main line. I didn't even know it was coming that day. I come here to film, and the very first train that cut past me was the Pan Am Heritage unit. I would love to get the Chesapeake, Ohio Heritage unit coming through here. Come think of it, last time I saw the Chesapeake, Ohio Heritage unit was down in Virginia, just north of the Tennessee-Virginia state line. Now, by the way, I did find out from an article I read online, the Park Service is going to restore the Maryland Brown House, and it's supposed to fix that way you can actually walk in it and do tours inside it. Wait and see how that goes. Well, everything's red this way too. Oh well. I may strike out on trains today. But there's the Matewan house. The Park Service first, this is the Fatty Litzman house. I call that the Matewan house because I don't know how many people here have ever seen the movie Matewan, but this house is used in the boarding house for the movie Matewan. I think there's a few more houses still standing at the time that movie was filmed. Nah, nothing's turning green. Well, I'm glad they're restoring this house, and they're supposed to do a lot of work in that house over there too. And a few other buildings here. But most of the abandoned houses they own up on the hill, they wanted demolished. They also wanted to demolish that company store, the Prince Brothers General Store as well. All that funding cut, and they still have money to demolish a lot of buildings. It's kind of one of those things where there's nothing you can really do about it. And I was really hoping something would turn green. Who knows, maybe the other way turned green. Oh, by the way, the new river is up a couple feet. I noticed that when I looked down at the river, it's actually up a few feet. Not much, but it's still up some. But before I wrap up this live stream here in a minute, I'll point out something else. Now that's past 8 o'clock, I got a video that I done with Gene Vince. That's why he got picking me up in the cyber side at my house, and we rode the cyber side from Mount Hope to Thurmond. That video is to be up tonight at 8 o'clock. I think it's past 8 o'clock now, so it's to be up if y'all want to watch that video. I also got if you have not seen it yet, well, let me turn it around here. If you've not seen it yet, I got the Railfan Ohio with a re-upload from 2 or 3 years ago, where me and Zeno Ventus and White Oak Well went to Ohio and filmed trains. Of course, he got butthurt because we filmed the Virginian Heritage Unit before him and won't get over it. I'm just going to say how it is. It's a truck parked in front of the smallest town hall in Fayette County. But I want to point that out. I will try again here in a few days. And maybe next week I'll come down here and film with Waldo WV 1960 Gamma if they make it in. Depends on what day they make it in, because I may be busy that day if I get the heads up in time. But videos to look at, you can watch the Riding from Mount Hope to Thurmond video, the Railfan Ohio trip. I did got a couple train videos I've uploaded recently of trains through Mount Hope. But in the future, I'll try to do more live streams. But also at point, I'm going to do more videos of things besides trains. I want to start doing more of those hiking videos where I do the hiking trails around here and different places. I'm planning on visiting some hiking trails in different states too. I like to do a lot more videos like that and see how they do. Yes, because I'm Waldo's Trains here on YouTube, I'll still do a lot of train videos. As like 9+% of my videos have something to do with trains and railroad related. I just want to do more of a variety though, for people who's not like me when it comes to trains, just have a little bit of everything on my YouTube. Also, once I finish setting up my YouTube studio, I'm gonna start doing more videos. I'm gonna start doing videos from time to time while I sit in front of the computer, talk about whatever subject I feel like talking about at the time. But I will, before I end, I will walk down here and look at the signal one final time, just in case it turned green. If it's still red, I'll just go ahead and wrap up the live stream. But I'm wanting to do more because upcoming videos, I do have a couple of train videos coming up that I've filmed recently, along with the Long Point Trail in the K1 Mine Trail I still got to walk on. And next week, if Waldo WV 1960 Gamma can make it in, they don't mind, maybe I'll do a live stream while they're here and see if they don't mind being part of the live stream. Although, I'll think of something else. I would walk on down to that sandbar down there, but as soon as I get probably to where that coal train is parked, I'll lose signal. Oh well. I usually don't have much luck on Mondays when I come down here anyways. Yep, everything's still there both ways. And that side and Missy makes sure the grass gets cut here. While they're cutting it, looks good. They volunteered to cut it to help the Park Service out. But thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream walking toward Thurmond, West Virginia. All of you if you've never seen the movie Make One, I would recommend watching that movie. It's a good movie. I've been to the actual town Make One, by the way. It's a nice little place. But I think about Make One more here than I do Thurmond, than I do in the actual town of Make One. I mean, just for the simple fact the movie was filmed here in Thurmond. But thanks for watching.